The Indian Ocean covers nearly 1/5 of the planet's marine surface, connecting Africa, Asia, Australia, and the Southern Ocean. It forms a complex system where currents, monsoons, and deep trenches regulate food distribution and support massive wildlife concentrations. This dynamic environment sustains some of the largest known concentrations of wild marine life on Earth. Coral reefs, abyssal plains, and isolated archipelagos serve as vital meeting points for migratory routes and reproductive cycles. These ecosystems support diverse fish, reptiles, and large predators across thousands of kilometers. In this unpredictable ocean, life depends on constant water movement and the delicate balance between abundance and scarcity.
Every species must adapt to extreme changes, where survival, migration, and reproduction follow rhythms dictated by natural forces.
These forces have shaped this environment for millions of years. Welcome to the Indian Ocean.
Spanning over 70 million square kilometers, the Indian Ocean is the third largest on the planet.
It stretches between the eastern coast of Africa, the south of Asia, and the west of Australia.
A lone wanderer of the open ocean, the shearwater utilizes the wind currents to navigate this vast blue wilderness.
The submarine relief is dominated by abyssal plains, oceanic ridges, and deep trenches. The Java Trench reaches depths of over 7,200 meters.
Surface temperatures vary between 22 and 28 degrees Celsius in tropical regions.
Seasonal climatic cycles alternate between periods of low and high precipitation, modifying winds and currents.
Key ecosystems include coral reefs, mangroves, marine prairies, and the open sea.
Cyclones, low oxygen concentration in deep waters, and intense currents shape animal survival.
Further east, after 3,200 kilometers of shallow tropical waters and continuous reefs, the Australian continental shelf appears. It reveals one of the largest concentrations of giant filter feeders on the planet.
This is the setting for the whale shark, found in the Ningaloo Reef. In the shallow waters of the Ningaloo Reef, along the Australian west coast, the largest fish on the planet gathers between March and July. Coastal currents elevate plankton productivity during this period.
Adults exceed 12 meters in length and can weigh over 18 tons.
The wide body, with a frontal mouth of up to 1.5 meters, houses filters capable of retaining organisms smaller than 2 millimeters. Movement is slow, rarely exceeding 5 kilometers per hour, a strategy compatible with continuous suction feeding. In a single day, an adult can filter over 6,000 cubic meters of water. Schools of small fish, copepods, and coral eggs form the energetic base that sustains this body mass. Navigation between shallow reefs requires precision.
Reaching lengths of up to 60 feet, the whale shark is a gentle giant, migrating across the world's clearest waters.
Tides and lateral currents can push it against narrower reef zones, increasing energy expenditure to regain safe depths, generally between 20. Orientation depends on magnetic fields and the perception of salinity gradients. During seasonal migrations, some individuals travel more than 8,000 kilometers, connecting Australia to Southeast Asia and the open Indian Ocean. Schools of small fish, copepods, and coral eggs form the energetic base that sustains this body mass.
Females carry hundreds of embryos in different stages, indicating multiple fertilization over time.
The young, at about 60 centimeters at birth, avoid coastal waters and remain in deep oceanic regions for years.
Despite the size, Survival depends on constant balance between caloric intake and energetic expenditure. Tropical storms reduce visibility and disperse plankton, forcing the animal to expand its search area.
In days of low food concentration, it can travel more than 70 kilometers in wide trajectories, maintaining an average depth of 30 meters.
Heading to the equatorial Indian, the water becomes warmer and fragmented by granitic archipelagos.
Between shallow channels and isolated beaches of the Seychelles, another long-distance traveler uses the same ocean to complete an essential life cycle.
The Seychelles concentrate critical feeding and nesting areas for green turtles and hawksbill turtles. Adults measure between 1 and 1.2 meters in shell length and can exceed 180 kilograms. Locomotion alternates slow beats of the front flippers with long periods of passive gliding, reducing energy consumption. During feeding, they remain between 2 and 15 meters deep, where marine prairies develop on sandy bottoms. A single adult consumes up to 2 kilograms of marine vegetation per day, helping to maintain controlled growth of these plants. Reproductive migration is extensive. Some individuals travel more than 3,000 kilometers between feeding areas and home beaches. Orientation occurs by reading the Earth's magnetic field, combined with solar references close to the surface.
The climb to the beaches occurs mainly between October and February.
The female digs a nest about 60 centimeters deep, deposits on average 110 eggs, and returns to.
A single adult consumes up to 2 kilograms of marine vegetation per day, helping to maintain controlled growth of these plants.
The hawksbill sea turtle, known for its distinctive beak and beautiful shell, navigates the reef with serene grace.
To reduce risks, it remains long periods in murky waters, close to reefs, where limited visibility hinders the silent approach of hunters. The hawksbill sea turtle, with its distinctive patterned shell, navigates the vibrant currents of the coral reef.
Young individuals spend years in the open sea before returning to coastal environments, reaching maturity only between 20 and 35 years.
This progression requires prolonged environmental stability, constant feeding, and safe migratory routes.
If you felt the power of this journey, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to not miss the